Maryland's Missing and the Murdered is a weekly YouTube channel that covers the topic of missing and or murdered individuals from the state of Maryland. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe and click the bell so you'll be notified when the next cases are released. Any updates to cases will be pinned in the comments section of each video. On September 14th, 2024, 36-year-old Antonio Peoples was in a car between the Ruxton and Azumi on Alisana Street in Baltimore, Maryland at 11:55 p.m. A man drove by in a car and tried to rob him. A witness heard several shots from an automatic gun, and Antonio Peoples had been hit and he had passed away. On November 1st, 2024, 19-year-old Quante Spinks was arrested in Washington, D.C. At a hearing, it was revealed that Spinks was facing charges relating to the murder of Mr. Peoples, 3 carjackings, and at least 2 armed robberies, all occurring in the downtown Baltimore area. A detective at the time was working to see if he was involved in other crimes. In October 2024, Quante Spinks was charged with armed carjacking, armed robbery, assault, attempted murder, gun possession, use of a gun in a violent crime, and discharging of a gun in the city. He went to trial in 2026. On February 12, 2026, he was found guilty of every charge. And on April 27, 2026, he was sentenced to 60 years in prison. On May 30th, 2024, 33-year-old parole agent Davis Martinez did not return back to his office after doing a home visit for a 54-year-old registered sex offender named Emmanuel Sewell in Chevy Chase, Maryland. At 5:50 p.m., police went to Sewell's home in search of Martinez. Police found the residence locked after trying to call Martinez and Sewell. Police forced entry, and under the bed they found Martinez wrapped in plastic garbage bags. He was in a fetal position. There was a bloody towel near the door. Martinez had been stabbed in the head, neck, face, and had been stabbed so viciously it had penetrated his brain. Sewell was not there. Patrick Moran, the head of the State Employees Union, knew from other sources that there was a history of issues with Sewell. He stated that due to this, 2 agents should have gone to Sewell's home, but there were staffing issues. Sewell was arrested 2 days later on June 1st, 2024 on I-64 near Hurricane, West Virginia by U.S. Marshals. He was charged with second-degree murder of Davis Martinez. Sewell was released from prison in 2021 after serving 25 years for breaking into a man's home, tying him up at knife point, robbing him, and sexually assaulting him in November 1996. A neighbor of Sewell's heard knocking at his door at 9 a.m., and at 2 p.m. the same neighbor saw Sewell disposing of something in a dumpster, then leaving with clear bags full of clothes. On October 16, 2024, and again on April 20th, 2026, Emmanuel Sewell was ruled incompetent to stand trial. Thank you for joining me this week. If there's a Maryland's Missing or Murdered case you'd like to see on this channel, email me at marylandsmissing@gmail.com. My X account is Maryland's M&M. My account on Facebook is Maryland's Missing and the Murdered. Music is by Silent Vengeance. Sources will be listed in the outro. I'll see you again next week. Be kind to one another. You never know what will happen tomorrow.